Okay, so Mr. Mack, after trying to figure out what was going on, and my clerk and I talking to everyone, figuring out what's going on, here's what I think we figured out. We know what you're doing. So you're getting a patch from Johnny's or from Al Reed on the same day and going in with a clean one to get tested. Why are you getting patches at two places?
To explain to her what we talked about it in private.
I got 2 patches because I thought Al Reed patch was for Al Reed and Johnny's was for you.
He's on bond with Al Reed.
Yeah.
So did Al Reed tell you you had to have a patch?
Yes, ma'am. They gave me a patch before I was even released.
So you're not showing up anywhere with 2 patches on, though. So if you have 2 patches, if you're getting 2 patches, you should have 2 patches on, right? How many patches do you have right now?
1.
Okay, so whose do you have on?
Al Reed.
So what?
Courtroom is tense as the judge confronts Mr. Mack about the drug patch situation. The issue is immediately clear. Records show he allegedly received patches from 2 different providers on the same day, yet he only wore one. Even though his test came back negative, the judge is visibly frustrated. Something doesn't make sense. "I feel like you're playing games," he says, his voice firm. Mr. Mack insists he's clean and explains the confusion. He thought one patch was for him and one for someone else. The judge presses him relentlessly. Why get 2 patches? Why only wear one? Mr. Mack tries to clarify that the problem may lie with the patch quality from Johnny's. Receipts, serial numbers, and patch dates are debated in detail, each point adding tension. Defense counsel steps in, pointing out that Al Reed's patches have had no issues, suggesting the discrepancy may be a technical problem rather than intentional deceit. The courtroom watches closely, the tension building as the judge reminds everyone that accountability and the integrity of the monitoring system are non-negotiable. Every word, pause, and clarification adds weight to the unfolding drama.
About Johnny's.
I stopped getting Johnny's because Al Reed told me I didn't have to get him anymore.
He seemed to indicate that the quality of the patch from Johnny's is different than the quality of the patch from Al Reed's, and the difficulties he was experiencing with the patch from Johnny's was because it was an inferior quality patch and came off.
So when did you get that patch? Do we know? Let me see.
I get it changed on the 7th, so 24th, 25th.
So you got a patch put on the 25th from Johnny's also.
No, I paid them for an old patch on the 25th.
They specifically put a date down that says these are the dates that he has come into our office and have patches put on. And the 25th of September is one of those dates for Johnny's.
Okay.
Did they put one on or not on the 25th of Johnny's? I understand it says that, Your Honor. I don't know if they actually did that. That's my point.
Well, they've got receipts. They've sent receipts. We've got serial numbers. We've got all of that information now.
Without them available for cross-examination, I don't know if they did or not. Is my point. Whether they actually put one on.
The discussion intensifies as the judge examines why Johnny's patches seem unreliable, while Al Reed's patches work flawlessly. Defense counsel argues that Mr. Mack is not at fault, pointing to inferior quality and untestable patches. The judge leans forward, frustration clear, asking repeatedly why Mr. Mack obtained patches from 2 providers and why serial numbers, dates, and receipts still leave questions unanswered. Mr. Mack explains that he paid Johnny's for a patch, but it may not have been applied properly. The judge points out that probation rules are designed for safety, accountability, and fairness, and any discrepancy threatens the system's integrity. The courtroom feels the tension with every back and forth as the judge methodically examines each piece of evidence, each explanation, and each excuse. The debate illustrates how small procedural problems, a patch not applied correctly, a receipt misrecorded, can escalate into high-stakes drama with serious consequences. The audience is drawn into the uncertainty. Is Mr. Mack at fault, or is it a technical issue?
I don't take a drug test. I don't do any drugs, man.
Well, I guess I don't understand, Mr. Mack. You've tested negative, I get in court, but I feel like there is something going on that doesn't make sense. And I feel like you're playing games.
Your Honor, in all due respect, it may not be him, it may be Johnny's. That's my point. I mean, the assumption seems to be it's the defendant's fault. And without having them available, I'm not conceding that there may be something, the problem may reside with Johnny's and not the defendant. I'm not making an allegation of that, but that needs to be ruled out. Because he doesn't seem to be having problems with Al Reed doing the drug test.
Well, there haven't been issues with Johnny's other than some untestable patches that came in untestable.
That's my point. The quality of the patch itself from Johnny's is probably.
I don't understand why he got 2 patches on the same day from 2 different places.
I don't know that Johnny's actually put a patch on. He paid them on the 25th. He went in and made a. They're telling him he owes them money, so he's going in.
Right, you're all caught up. They've already said he's all caught up. But they specifically said they put a patch on and they're willing to. And they went back and checked serial numbers and sent us this information. So
I guess I don't understand why Al Reed's not having the same or similar problems with him.
because he just started with Al Reed and he's doing both and there's something going on.
Finally, the judge decides on a definitive solution. He announces that Mr. Mack must undergo a hair follicle test at his own expense, using an independent provider like Quest or Beaumont Occupational, not Johnny's or any bondsman. He emphasizes that the test must be done within 24 hours, and proof must be provided immediately. Mr. Mack acknowledges the order, slightly flustered but cooperative, fully aware of the gravity of the situation. The judge stresses that this is the only way to ensure absolute certainty, to verify compliance, restore integrity, and prevent any possibility of manipulation. The courtroom absorbs the weight of this decision. The back and forth, the explanations, and the judge's firm tone show viewers that the legal system takes even small technicalities seriously when accountability is on the line. Every moment underscores the tension, frustration, and necessity for transparency in probation monitoring.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was numbered.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Here's what I want. I want a hair follicle test done at Mr. Mack's expense
Where at?
today at, I think Beaumont Occupational still does that.
Beaumont, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Can you double check?
I'll see. I'm pretty sure Quest probably does as well.
It really doesn't matter to me other than I don't want it done through a bondsman. I don't want it done through Johnny's. I want it done through either Quest or Beaumont Occupational or one of those places. I want it done today.
Yes, ma'am.
I want get proof that you've done that, and then I think it takes a few days to get those results, and I want those results immediately. And yes.
You understand what you need to do?
Yeah, I understand, but
Okay.
I just want to have the funds because I just recently had a baby and
You're going to get a hair follicle test. Figure it
Sell
out.
some plasma.
Figure it out. All right. You have 24 hours to get it done.
All right.
Okay.
As the hearing concludes, the judge reiterates the urgency and importance of immediate compliance. He instructs that the hair follicle test results must be delivered promptly, emphasizing that appearances, procedure, and accountability are critical. Mr. Mack leaves the courtroom knowing that any delay or error could have severe consequences. Defense counsel reminds the court that Mr. Mack has tested negative, but the judge underscores that trust in the system depends on following the rules precisely. The tension lingers in the room as the audience sees the high stakes. The integrity of probation monitoring, the defendant's credibility, and the consequences of every action or mistake. This extended exchange, full of dialogue, reactions, and courtroom detail, builds a complete story that keeps viewers engaged for full 4 minutes, showing real-life courtroom drama at its most intense. Where 1. Mr. Mack tries to clarify that the problem may lie with the patch quality from Johnny's. Receipts, serial numbers, and patch dates are debated in detail, each point adding tension. Defense counsel steps in, pointing out that Al Reed's patches have had no issues, suggesting the discrepancy may be a technical problem rather than intentional deceit. The courtroom watches closely, the tension building as the judge reminds everyone that accountability and the integrity of the monitoring system are non-negotiable. Every word, pause, and clarification adds weight to the unfolding